bullet ain't empty. Full up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got the beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Ryan there gets, dying there gets. It's kinda mad when your brethren falls in love with a. Still rough, rugged and ready. If they're coming, I'm ready. I've done it already. I ain't running, I'm running it Red Sea. These men are just desperate. Do anything for the best.
You can't put that down.
What are you talking about?
We have never been like that.
What are you talking about? We don't like that.
I have a wife, a son. He's graduating from high school next year, going to college, you know what I mean? We moved out here, which is in Jersey. We moved out here, I bought a house, and just never looked back. My wife, she's like my inspiration, like my everything. She's always like, yo, go get him.
The borough of Brooklyn is the location for the Celtics. An exceptional athlete with a terrific skill set. Jaylen Brown, a critical... We are live. It's a Thursday night present. D8.
Kevin, thank you.
Clearly. David, thank you. The opening lineup for Boston. On the front.
Let me stop.
Court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's MP in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Brooklyn, wing pairing, it's Harden and Harris. The post pair, Durant along with Griffin. And it's Mills in at the point guard position. And Greg People already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season left to play. And people love to talk about sport, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual award out there.
Here's Durant. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
There was a time
Stop saying
Durant didn't finish well in contact. Those days are long gone.
Ref, you suck.
On the wing, MP. Defended by Griffin. Schroeder passes to MP. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to Griffin. Outside Durant. He kicks it to Mills. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Schroeder, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. About a minute played so far here in the first. Schroeder passes to MP. And there's the drive. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that.
Mills can't hit.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
We talk so much about Tatum's influence, Chris, at the offensive end. But he's become an impact defender as well.
Instincts, length. You see he's got added muscle. Hey, Kevin, that's what the best players do at this position. Think about it. LeBron, Kawhi, KD. All lockdown defenders when they put their minds to it.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. The pass to Harris. The three. Drills it from outside.
And you can't give Harris any breathing room to shoot, especially when he's looking to fire the three ball.
Schroeder against Griffin. Back to Schroeder. This is it to MP. Off the run. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Schroeder. And the rejection by MP. Shot up 2 there. Harris has got 5 points so far. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 6. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Well, it's such a boost. I mean, not something you want to have to count on every night, but you can tell how much they trust their reserves.
To the paint, here's Griffin over MP. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team. Checking for the Celtics.
We have a lead? Oh my God.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. The 3 from MP. Kept alive by Boston. Williams finds Schroeder. MP passes to Williams. 5 on the clock. From deep. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
We've got Mills. He's out there with Brown. Durant is out there with Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the 4. So that's the Nets 5. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pistons was all business. He tallied 25 points and capitalized from the perimeter, making a few threes. It was a breakout game for the rookie. He turned a lot of heads putting up numbers like that. Who knows how far he can go from here, Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
It's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he could be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line. I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
The Nets making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in.
He's doing some good work from long range. I mean, he had 2 threes in the first quarter, and now he's got 1 in the second.
Second quarter.
Mills dishes to Durant. Driving to the basket and stolen by Tatum. Puts it up from 15 and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Celtics lead by 16. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Boston.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And the other thing they've done well is they've run the shooters off their sweet spots. They've really closed out well and forced them to put the basketball on the floor.
Williams with the block. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in.
Jaylen Brown.
Here's Aldridge. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Outside for KD. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
In the corner, Smart with it. Outside Tatum. 46 seconds left to play in the first half. Just 4 to shoot. MP, good.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous. Being excellent at both ends has them increasing this lead.
Down low, here's Aldridge. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Aldridge has got his first bucket of the night. MP outside. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Brown finds MP. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
Durant down low. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And so... And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, the defense didn't do a very good job of staying connected to him. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Boston. Onto the front court along with Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's MP in at the 5, roaming the paint. Chris, the NBA cutting back on the foul calls for those unnatural shooting motions. You know, the break check, the pump and jump and all that. Do you like that change?
I mean, look, it's already it's hard enough to check guys with the skill set that these players have. So, yeah, the league is throwing a ball to defenders, and it's about time.
Left side, Tatum. Stolen by Durant. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown.
Substitutions on the court.
1:10 left to play in the third. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, that's the thing. Tatum's sneaky. He understands how to put the defender at a disadvantage.
Jason Tatum, shooting 2.
And so Tatum nails them both.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Harden the pass to Durant. Elbow shot. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls. Durant's got 9 points now in just the second half. MP looking around. 41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Now here is Harris. He has 7. Pass to Harden. Kicks to Griffin. Schroeder against Harris. 6 on the shot clock. From deep 3-point range. And Boston with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. And stolen by MP. It could go. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Boston holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We come back right after this. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Nets trail by 8. Durant is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Harris. Then there's Griffin. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. In the corner, it's Griffin. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 7th rebound here tonight. MP outside. Smart against Griffin. Lead by 10.
That's always option number 1 in the pick and roll. If you have the advantage, score the ball.
Harden draws the double. To the inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Schroeder outside. Over in the corner, Williams. Celtics passing it around. Count it. Good. And now it's a 12-point Boston lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
Griffin, it's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
Man, he's superb at finding open teammates. Harden, I love how he looks to shed a rock.
And MP throws it down.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Paul Millsap's checked in for Aldridge. Aldridge is checked in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Patty Mills. Boston making some changes. Dunn kicks to MP. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And it's Millsap with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. It's an 18-point game.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Celtics.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only 1 left to play. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
for Jaylen Brown.
He was the alpha dog out there tonight. Totally in charge of this game. No matter what the situation was, he was the one to dictate the action.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
till it ain't. Things will never be the same. Never be the same again. Everything's so strange. It ain't a game no more. We were just getting lit.
Alright, check it out.
got that. That is some weird partying. What did I get? Dang, we lost, but I just want to play. Thought I had a parking truck. he sold. This guy's selling. Dude, stop selling. Oh my god. Bad. He cannot shoot. What? Okay. Throw it right to him. Guard him. Dude, it's like he's guarding me. It's not even guarding his man. Guard him. Good. Guard him. No way. How, bro? What? That's not. Get the rebound. Right here, right here. Right here. Bro, stop selling. What the heck, bro? Guard him. Gosh, dude. That was too deep. Court.
My son he's special too, man, and I'm proud of him. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of him, and I'm proud of the man he's becoming. But he's like, man, my dad crazy, man. That's just who he is. He plays 2K, but he doesn't. I wish he would run more with me. Hit him up. Tell him he go by the name of Zabaz. Tell him come play with Bash. You know what I mean? I lost again. Oh my God.
Here were the Boston Celtics arriving earlier. The players with a look of intensity as they try to pick up a win on the road. A beautiful skyline and the colossal Renaissance. Get ready for the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending your Saturday afternoon with us. Hi, everybody. This is Brian Anderson. And with me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Jason Tatum already an all-star, but he won't rest until he's a superstar. He said, quote, nobody puts higher expectations on me than myself.
All right, Allie, thanks. And Smitty, tonight's game features two outstanding front courts. What makes for an effective big tandem, you think?
I think the best combos complement each other's talents. Also, they play off one another. On offense, one can go inside, one can go outside. And on the defensive end, you have both guys that are interchangeable and can guard multiple positions. That's what makes it great.
And the starting group for the Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's MP in at the 5 spot. And for Detroit, inside, Grant and Olynyk. Then there's Cunningham. Then there's...
I'm gonna do something real quick.
WSG EDI.
What the?
Sadiq Bey, and it's Magruder in at the 2 spot. Here's Cunningham. Outside for Bay. Just 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Magruder, no good. To the middle. Oh, and the... MP.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Pass to Magruder. Here's Cunningham. Here's Magruder. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Grant against Tatum. Grant's shot is off.
It's been great to see Jeremy Grant come into his own. He was once a terrific bench player, but now he's often leading the charge on the offensive end.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Cunningham. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Olynyk for 3. Hauled in by Brown. But would you say there's still room for Jeremy Grant to improve his game?
It is, Bryant. You love to see him pick up a little bit more assists, be more of a dominant rebounder, but...
I'm gonna do something.
Sister 19LOL online.
Player, especially Jeremy Grant, is ever done working on themselves.
And the Pistons with possession here, following the bucket by the Celtics.
Oh my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
MP against Grant. MP, the pass to Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. His last outing, he had 20. Offensive rebound. Lays it up and banks it in.
defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here's Grant. In the game against Cleveland, very impressive.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
MP outside. Pass to Schroeder. Here's Magruder, covered by MP. Fades and shoots. Offensive rebound. Grant. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Brown against Bay. An easy 2 on the layup.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
For whatever reason, they came in a little tight tonight. That should loosen them up.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Something else I like out of them so far. They're throwing their bodies around in the paint and scoring inside.
Here's Lee. 17 points in his last outing. MP against Olynyk. Outside, Brown. Here's MP. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. MP's got 9. Just
so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
pass to Graham. Oh, MP with a block. And it's out of bounds. Pistons able to retain possession here. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Dunn, he's checked in for Boston. Here's Lee. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. From 13, Grant's shot is off.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
We've got 33 seconds left in the opening quarter. Count it.
I thought Olynyk got hit on the release, but at his size, he just absorbed it.
Here's MP. Uses the glass on the layup.
sacrifice one video game to end COVID-19, what would it be? And why Fortnite? You can sacrifice
11 points in the game.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
19 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Lee. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 6 to shoot. Pass to Graham. Oh, MP with a block. That one no good. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Celtics out in front, up by 11. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Hi.
And one of the game's most imposing offensive rebounders.
Hi.
Canner says his play can have an emotional.
It gives an extra position and it's demoralize the opponents. And I think it gives my teammates so much confidence. Tell them, hey, shoot it with confidence. And if you miss him, I'm going to go get it for you.
Grant, you can really sense that passion Canner brings to the game.
You really can, B.A. I mean, he puts it.
Getting ready for the Pistons. Grant's checked in for Diallo. Bay comes in for Jackson. Magruder, he's checked in for Joseph. And Cunningham subbed in for Lee. Bay and Grant make up the forward pick. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Cunningham. And it's Magruder in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Thanks. Well,
What position are you?
Insanity. He scored 20 points and also played lockdown defense. His fingerprints were all over this game. He stepped up his game tonight, and you could tell his teammates loved seeing him go to work. Guys?
Okay, thanks for that. You know, the impact he had on that game was big.
And it's not easy to point to just one area he made a difference, but his effect was felt all over the place. He was on fire.
Yes, he was. In attack mode all night. Once he gets into a rhythm, he's very difficult to slow down.
Second chance shot. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
MP outside, launches a 3. The Pistons clear it. Their last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
MP against Olynyk. Pass to Magruder. Here's Cunningham, pounded by Tatum.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Tatum's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, Tatum knows he doesn't always need to get inside. He has that touch to make the mid-range jumper.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Grant with it. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. And we've reached halftime in this one. Celtics out in front, up by 10. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. You could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Well, Grant, starting your career in the 50s. Oh, you know, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, B.A., the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
So the Celtics 5 right now. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's MP in at the center, filling out the middle. Poke loose. Pass to Magruder.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
Brown finds MP. From deep. Sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 16 points.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Pass to Cunningham. And he drives in. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yummy.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
And the Celtics call time here. And the players take this opportunity.
I joined like, I don't even know when.
Gatorade, getting some fluids.
Have you been in this party since last night?
Checking in, Cade Cunningham has proven he can get it done on offense. Now check this out. Back in college, he racked up 13 points in just 91 seconds of play. They're really shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding a late lead.
Detroit has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter.
Have you tried playing
And he lobs
Fortnite?
it up.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the
Why?
catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
You don't?
MP against Bay. The drive by MP.
Pistons foul. Sadiq Bey.
Why? Because it's GTA?
For the Celtics.
And he drops the first.
At just about 85% from the line tonight. They've looked more and more comfortable as the game's gone on.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Dunn.
Then
They've
block
been having
them.
major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Stolen by Schroeder. MP against Diallo. Out to Schroeder. MP outside. He gets it off. Offline. And so it's Boston. A huge 24-point lead for them. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Cunningham, Sadiq Bey out there with Hamidou Diallo. Then it's Jeremy Grant, and it's Magruder in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Schroeder passes to MP. Into the lane.
Dude, my
Shot
player
that time, not on
dunking.
target. And Detroit will go the other way with it.
Nothing.
Pass to Cunningham. Grant outside. 13 feet out.
Dude,
Boston with a
blocking.
rebound.
Why am I not
Brown's
blocking?
got his 4th rebound in this one.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Pass to Diallo. Boy, we've seen a lot of effective signature moves, including yours, the Smitty. Is there a signature move that sticks out to you in today's NBA?
You know, BA, it is. It's the logo 3. So many guys like Dame Lillard, Steph Curry, Trae Young, shooting it from close to half court. That's my signature move that sticks out to me in today's game.
Just 3 to shoot. MP, the pass to Brown. Off target from three-point range. The Pistons have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Back to Grant. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 7th rebound here tonight. With the drive. Can't hit from in close.
Where's the foul?
It's stolen by MP. Shoots. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I cannot make
and the Pistons shooting just
anything.
38% for this game so far. Pass to Bay. This one for 3.
No way.
Drills it from deep.
He's not a 3-point shooter. How does he make it?
Something to build on.
Boston has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Again, MP missing. The Pistons have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. 14 feet away. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got rebound number 8 now. Schroeder with it. And here is Williams. He's covered by Grant. MP against Bay. Tatum. The rebound by Diallo. And Grant, throughout your career, you mostly played in the smaller markets. You think the league is doing enough to help them compete?
I think so. I mean, look, Milwaukee just won a championship. An incredible season they had last year. I think they're doing the right thing between revenue sharing, the salary cap, the luxury tax. And remember, the players' union will always favor freedom of movement for its players. And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Parker, he's checked in for MP. Neesmith comes in for Jason Tatum. Richardson's checked in for Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Schroeder. And the Celtics call time here. They're on top by 22. There's 1:47 left to play in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, he attacked the block all game and has been rewarded for it. The fundamentals that he displayed are why he got whatever he wanted out there on the floor. Hey, let's face it, the defense had no answer for him.
Well, it didn't start out with him being in this crowd's crosshairs, but as the game went along, he kept pouring it on them. It's safe to say they don't want to see this guy anywhere near their arena for a long, long time. Well, with the 2000... And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
I got an endorsement with Gatorade. What the?
white meat. Unboxes of checks, not my Nikes. Cacti's not no iced tea. Got them bamboozled like I'm Spike Lee. You need more than Google just to find me. I just call a beta, get a high fee.
Incredible, general.
I just start the label just to sign me. Me and Chase connected like we Siamese. We been on a run, feel like a crime spree. Talk to me nicely. I seen his face, seen it. Yep, on his white tee. Yeah, call the Sprite people. Hold on, private flight franchise sites. On a private flight, them in his hands, he was tight. Caterpillar robbery, I fought to lift it up. I went on the stand, told the judge, pass my cup. Ran up 20 million, told the devil, keep the look. Keep that, keep the, hey, slay. Talk to me nicely. Keep her on the chain, that ain't like me. Scott's with the plane on where the Skypes be. Yep, in my slime tee. Prissy in his prime, yellow bone too feisty, clean him up, no knocking, yep, in my white tee, yeah, call the Pipe Williams for the hype, please. They gon' white you before you white me. Unboxes of checks, not my Nikes.
Excuse me, don't be missing me. Mississippi, make him happy, make him copy, make him get me chippy.
That's a lot I'm gon' spend. Tell me when I beat you to pull up, you gon' while I spend.
Fish, sushi, maki, living like London City, left the town. Fucking Travis, be that fam.
Yep, yeah, you know that. And when they free us out, gon' be a film, a Kodak. Shoot me pouring right above the rim, like Polak. I've been ripping and running, I slipping on sliding, athletic tendencies. I've been upset. I provide the remedy. When we open gates up at Utopia, it's like Zootopia. You see the crosses over here. That's how you know it's us. At 4 a.m. I'm phoning ya. Not for no shoulder rub. Them jack boys open, clean us up. The way they fold it up. Yeah, in my white tee. Yeah, call a Pipe Williams for the hype, please. Yeah, they gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Yeah, unboxes of checks, not my.
I be where the light be. Bangers in the system is.
I want to hear some of the music that I've been missing. Play the last record I did. Music has always been around me. My uncle was a rapper, and I started taking it serious when I was like,
the tallest building in the state of Indiana, the Chase Tower, rising high above our location today at Bankers Life Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And tonight, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Boston Celtics. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Marcus Smart stands 6 foot.
Stretch 6. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Down in the front court along with Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's MP in at center. And for Indiana, in the post, it's Sabonis and Turner. LeVert on the wing. He's paired with Warren. And it's Ball in at the point guard. And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs, Greg, for those teams in the upper half of the standings, how much are they looking at the seeding and their possible opponents?
Well, I don't think most would admit it, but it's human nature to think ahead, trying to map out that route and looking at how it breaks down in the bracket.
Lonzo Ball is on the Yummy. Dude, he's on the Pacers. What? Yummy. Lonzo Ball.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
I do not know.
Well, 6'11",
Shut up.
255 pounds. Miles Turner using that
Dude,
size
why
to
is
his
he on the
advantage.
Pacers?
The drive by MP and the dunk by MP.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Now, here's Ball. His last outing, he had 24 points. Warren on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Ball, the pass to Turner. And he banks in the layup. Turner's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, this is where Miles Turner excels. Set the screen, roll to the basket, make sure your hands are up and ready to receive.
We talk about the best shot blockers in the NBA, Doris. The conversation might start with
How?
Miles Turner.
There is no doubt. This guy at 6'11" is so active, moves so well laterally.
I'm not.
This guy led the league in blocks. He normally is top 5, and he's got a reputation now around the league. Guys are starting to get a little shy when they hear his footsteps.
Here's LeVert following the basket by Jaylen Brown. LeVert kicks to Turner. Off target from outside.
How?
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Bro, that's it.
Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Ball against Brown.
You okay?
Surveying the defense.
Oh.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. Jason.
VOT. For your information.
What? What the heck does...
Oh, the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to LeVert. Over Smart.
Well, Marcus Smart matching his man every step of the way. This is just another example of remarkable defense from a guy who's known for it. Boy, his shot looks deadly right now.
What the heck this game is?
For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to Oklahoma City.
Dude, yeah, man, did you see the Warriors versus Nuggets game? Dude, they lost by 3.
Right on, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Warriors.
Goes on Jason Tatum.
Earning a trip to the line.
Dude, they were down like 14 whole game, and they lost to 3 because Iguodala.
Incredible.
Boston making a switch.
Yeah, because Iguodala missed the game-winning 3. He airballed.
Look at his stats. He's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Dude, Curry had like 20 points. Dude, he has at fourth quarter he was knocking down all the threes, but from the fourth quarter he only had like 4 points.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think
I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
MP, good.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Servers are back.
Ball, the pass to Levert.
Dude, Caleb was playing Fortnite.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And good that time.
What the heck? The Pacers literally do not
on the
miss.
offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And here's MP for 3. No good that time, and it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Warren against Smart. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points.
Dude, the Pacers do not
And
miss.
boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
MP dishes to Cantor. Back to MP. Round kicks to MP. There's the
What the
triple.
heck? I did not mean to shoot that.
Another miss by MP. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Back to Levert. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Enes Kanter.
This guy doesn't mind absorbing contact at all if it means a trip to the free throw line. Caris LeVert will find his points any way you want.
The Pacers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And the free throw drops for LeVert.
To me, Caris LeVert has tons of upside. This is a 6'7" guard with an outstanding skill set.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. Brissett comes in for Sabonis. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. And it's Lamb in there for Ball. Done outside. It's deflected. And so it's Indiana with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis comes in for Brissett. Warren's checked in for Torrey Craig. And Ball subbed in for LeVert. Now, here's Ball. No points in the game yet for him.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Warren.
2 minutes.
The kick out to Sabonis.
What? How did he
6
kick
to shoot.
that out?
That
What?
shot.
This game is really, really, really. What?